Hey everyone, it's me, Chef Alyssa. Thank you for tuning in with me on this special edition of Q Chef's Culinary Corner. We are celebrating Asian American Pacific Islander Heritage Month, and today I will be sharing some of my Filipino heritage with you. You and I will be cooking a Filipino favorite, which is considered a Philippines national dish. The best way to understand this dish is it is a protein basically braised in vinegar, soy sauce, and some aromatics. Typically just chicken or pork, and sometimes you can do it with a vegetarian option, maybe with some mushrooms. So my mom, she lived with my dad's parents while my dad was here in the United States. She learned how to make all of my dad's favorite dishes, and this is one of them. My grandma's recipe calls for chicken. I'm using boneless, skinless chicken thigh, 1.5 pounds or 5 pieces of chicken, half cup soy sauce, 1/4 cup distilled white vinegar, 2 tablespoons brown sugar, 3 cloves of rough chopped garlic, 1/4 of an onion diced, 1-inch knob of ginger peeled and sliced, nothing fancy, 1 tablespoon peppercorn, 2 bay leaves, you can use dry or fresh. I also sliced some fresh scallion that I got from my garden for garnish. So first step in all great cooking, make sure your pan is heated well before adding in your oil. I'm using 1 tablespoon of canola oil just to get a nice sear on my chicken. By the way, I should mention, this is my grandma's recipe with my own tweaks, aka I added in some French technique in there. Make sure to season your chicken before you sear it skin side down. Remember, we're home cooking, so it doesn't need to be perfect. Typically in the Philippines, you would just add all the ingredients into the pot and let it boil, and cook till it's done. Searing the chicken is my added step. I want to build the flavors up, so to do that, I like to get a nice sear. Also, make sure that you season both sides because in a second, I'm going to sear the other side. I want to cook the chicken just a bit. And like I said, build flavor on the pan. You know the crusty bits at the bottom of a pan that you get worried won't come off? That's gold, and don't worry so much. Once you deglaze, it gets better. See how the chicken is beginning to look cooked on the sides? That's how you know it is almost time to flip it. I'm going to start removing the chicken from the pan. They're not done yet. We'll be adding it back into the pan in just a moment. Now it's time for the aromatics. Add in the onion to the pan. We want to sweat it just a bit. Next is the ginger. You should begin to smell all these amazing flavors throughout the house. It gets better once we add in the garlic. Add in the garlic. Make sure you stir it around a bit. You don't want burned ingredients in here. If you're wondering, I've got my heat at a medium-high. Next, add in your bay leaves and peppercorns. The onions should look like they're getting translucent. Next, we're going to deglaze the pan with the liquids. First, soy sauce, then the vinegar. And finally, the brown sugar. Mix till it is fully dissolved. Now we'll add in the chicken and don't leave out the chicken juice. Cover the pan and let it simmer at a medium-low heat for about 20 to 30 minutes. I like to flip my chicken every now and then so it gets that nice adobo color. Look at that amazing color of the chicken. This dish makes me feel so nostalgic to when I was little and knew when my mom was making it. The sauce is one of the best parts of this dish. And just like that, it's done and ready to eat. Kain na is a phrase you'll often hear when you're visiting a Filipino household. It means, let's eat. Okay, you guys are back. Alright, so our chicken adobo is done. I'm just gonna finish it off with some garnish here that I got. Green onion, fresh from my garden. Just gonna sprinkle it on top. And it's ready to eat. Usually we would eat this with just some fresh white rice. You'd pour the sauce all over the rice and enjoy the chicken. It's been a pleasure sharing my Filipino heritage with you, and maraming salamat sa inyong lahat.